Welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your host, Wink, where we talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Today we're going to be talking about some more free agent targets and some NFL draft prospects that I came across that I feel like would fit the team. Because I haven't done a whole lot of research. But the videos and the prospects that I did look over, I do like what I'm seeing. So I was able to actually check out some of the guys that you guys sent me. And, with the right, if the right guys fall, and depending on what O'Brien chooses to use during the draft and whatever he decides to do during the NFL free agency next week, then this team can finally be a contender instead of being a pretender year in, year out. But give me just a second. I got my daughter, she's trying to tell me something. All right, now I'm back. Shout out to Jabari Mayo, B Shell. What's good? Damn, I don't know what's going on with the notifications. It should be more being sent out. Y'all share that. Share that. Oh, no, you already had some, didn't you? You had cookies already. Okay, go, y'all going somewhere. Y'all going somewhere. Damn, what's going on with these notifications, bro? I know I should have way more people in this. The last 3 videos, I've been having way more people fly in right off the camera. Make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button. I might have to start this thing over because it looks like it's tripping because I don't see anything else coming through. If everything is still good as far as the chat and the stream goes, y'all go ahead and y'all write something in the chat so I can see what's going on, because I might have to restart this app over so that the more people might actually be here and that I actually see at the moment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it now because this looks like it's tripping right now. There we go. And it looks like everything is cool. I don't know what's going on with this stream. Let me know what's going on. Okay, I see what's on there. I ain't get a notification. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't be sending out no notifications. I've been live the last hour or so, and I've been doing videos. So now it's starting to be more people probably getting ready to start coming in. They're probably starting to send the notifications out a little bit. So y'all guys, make sure y'all share this on y'all social media platforms. It'd be much help appreciated. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. I think I got like 56 more people to go, and then I'll be at 1,000 subs. I'm gonna try to get that by the NFL draft, if not sooner. So I'll be pumping up a lot more videos over the next few days, and plus we'll be cranking it right back up on the sauce. Well, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the intros and stuff like that. Shout out to Luke Durrett, B Shelv, and Jabari for being in here right now. As other people come in, I'm pretty sure the YouTube will start sending out the notifications and more people will join us as we had this discussion. But a few people that I looked at when it comes to the NFL draft, some of these guys we may not be in play for. I'm pretty sure they probably either won't drop that far. If some of them do drop that far, I will be surprised. But one of the guys that stuck out to me that people have been talking about that I haven't seen y'all mention, and I looked at his stuff this morning, and Jalen Reagor, man, from TCU. I like that dude. He reminded me, it's like he was a combination of, like, he's short like Tyreek. He doesn't quite have Tyreek Hill's speed, but the way he attacks the ball, what he does after the catch, his return ability skills, I really like what he brings to the table. I seen a breakdown where they were talking about his route running wasn't strong. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. He obviously didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I want to say it was NFL RT or RT T or something like that. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen him, on various platforms. I think he does prediction videos as well as drafts and highlight videos and things of that nature. And one of the things that he was saying is that he wasn't a strong route runner. I disagree totally. His hands are very official. He said he had a lot of drops. I'd have to go back and I'd have to go look at some of the game film to see exactly what he was talking about in that aspect. But from what I saw, his route running was nowhere near the problem. Of course, he can improve upon it at the next level, and that's what you're supposed to do. But to totally say like the dude can't run routes in any capacity, even at the college level, was asinine, if you ask me. And while I respect everybody's opinion, I don't have to agree with everything that was said, because clearly, if you can use your eyes, you can clearly see he's a talented individual and is one of the top guys who will be at the wide receiver position. Another guy that I had looked at a few weeks ago, Spitz had sent me a video of a running back from Florida State, Cam Akers. I mentioned him the other day when I was talking about running back prospects. That dude right there is a problem, bro. He was bouncing off of dudes. He has great cutback ability, great one-cut guy, can make dudes miss, great at the second level, great power, great vision. And his willingness to stay up on his feet and make plays, and bro, he is a serious problem. Soft hands, he can catch out of the backfield. He was phenomenal to watch, and he's a good return man. And he was out here throwing dots. Like, it was a play that they had did with a halfback pass, and he threw a dime down the field. So that's something to look forward to, and that's something interested in, and that's something I can say that Bill O'Brien really hasn't had at his disposal outside of having Arian Foster. And now that we no longer have Carlos Hyde in the mix, and the fact that the main running back that we end up having right now is Duke Johnson. Taiwan Jones, I don't even think he's really a free agent. I'm not even sure if he's still on the roster, because there's been no move that says that he will be on this team going forward. So we can only assume that he might get a deal, but we can't be so sure that he will. Luke Durrett, what's good? I don't think Taylor will be there in a second. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, he's another dude that I had to that I was getting ready to check out, but I was getting ready to do this video, so I will definitely be looking at his video as soon as this video is over. Jeffrey Okudah, the cornerback, I was looking at him from Ohio State. That dude is a serious problem. Me and Trill were having a conversation. He told me about him about a week or so, and he sent me a video today, and I really loved what I seen from this dude. Dude had a lot of speed. He broke on the ball. He turned his head. He had great ball skills. He attacked the ball, whether it was in the middle of the field, on the sideline. It didn't matter where you were at on the field. This man was attacking the ball like it was nobody's business. He gets a lot of interceptions, a lot of pass deflections, and he has great concentration. It was a play where it was a pass breakup. I want to say it was by like a middle line. It was by a linebacker or something like that, and it was close to the opponent's red zone. A ball was tipped, and the man laid on the ground and used his focus and caught the ball one-handed while he was laying on his back, bro. That dude is the truth. He might just be the best corner in the draft. I didn't get to look at the rest of the guys, but what I will be doing, I will be doing a mock draft. I'll probably do a mock draft simulator today. I might do a few of them just to see what I come up with. The best one I will talk about probably tomorrow. I might do 2 to 3 mock draft videos and go ahead and start pumping those out, because I can do a few mock drafts today, talk about those over the next few days. And I'm only going to talk about the positions of needs for the Houston Texans. I may come up with some different drafts where now we definitely have needs as free safety. We definitely have more needs now than ever at running back, because now we don't have Carlos Hyde. Taiwan Jones is in limbo. James Harden, what's good? Trey Rum, what's good? So we have that in the mix. Right now, I'm not outside linebacker is still a glaring hole. D tackle and DN is definitely a hole. Definitely needs some upgrades there as far as the pass rush is concerned. But the worst spot on the team is the corner spot. The strong safety is definitely gonna have to be shored up. I think you're going to end up needing somebody to be behind Justin Reed, and we definitely need a right guard to replace Zach Fulton if he's not resigned. I think Brandon Scherf would be a great signing in free agency, but I'm pretty sure he will be sought after by several teams. I expect him to have at least 7 to 8 teams interested in him right now. I wouldn't be surprised if his phone is already blowing up and his agent is in talks with teams to see what he can get going forward. My top prospects that are my favorites includes Jeff Gladney, Kyle Duggar, Yader Gross-Matos, Cam Akers. Yeah, Cam Akers, I already talked about him. Cameron Dantzler, and one of the guys will be there at 57. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll check that out. And it's better for me to do a mock draft video now, especially since the compensatory picks came up. Now I know exactly where we're at. I'm not even gonna move up. What I'm gonna do in this as far as my my mock draft videos, I'm not gonna do like in prior years where I was making a bunch of trades and I was doing this and I was doing that. I just pumped out 3 videos back to back to back, and I just did a video yesterday. So I did 4 videos in the last 24 hours, Ryan Blair. Make sure you go check that out. I'm not sure if they're sending out the notifications. In the last hour, I just did 3 separate live streams. They were probably about 10, 11 minutes apiece. You guys make sure you go support those videos. Hit the like button. Tell me how you feeling. And let me know how you felt about those players and where they could end up going when it comes to those respective videos. Every day is Dre Day. What's good? Ryan Blair, Juan Rosales, Ed Power, Jason Matas. What's good? I wish we were in a division where Leonard Fournette was such a great trade target and great fit. We don't know what's going on with Derrick Henry yet. I think of any free agent that we could potentially sign, if the Tennessee Titans don't handle business with Derrick Henry, I would love him on this football team. I think we've seen him enough, and I think Bill O'Brien would love to have a running back, not only with that amount of size, but he's able to do everything you want. And if he breaks a hole and he's very decisive, once he gets through and he gets the ball running, I think having a guy like that in short yardage and he's able to run long touchdowns. We're talking about 90-yard touchdowns at 6'3", 250. I think that's a guy that we should definitely keep our eyes on. Yeah, Henry and come on, man, that's scary. The read, could you imagine a read option situation or even a triple option situation where you have Henry as the running back, the primary running back, and then you got Duke Johnson in the triple option? So like if they want to do a speed option or something like that, it's so many combinations, and hopefully those types of things end up happening with Tim Kelly throughout this season. And make sure you guys share this on your social media accounts right now if you have, so we can get more people involved in the conversation. The last couple of videos I did had way more people in here. Right now I see they finally sending out notifications. So you guys make sure that y'all go ahead and do that. Make sure y'all smashing that like button as well. I was just watching until I seen you was live, and I'm finishing what you done. All right, appreciate it. Read action and play action will be crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, the run's going to be sold so well. Play action will be sold on a whole nother level with Derrick Henry if he's the threat. Because if Derrick Henry is in the game, you're going to respect the run. You think if you're going to load the box up, and with the threat of Deshaun Watson, if he's able to scramble out, and then he's a great pass protector. Hands down, if there's any running back that I can get outside of maybe if the Rams would have let go of a guy like Todd Gurley and he is healthy, that's who I would probably kick the tires on if I had my way. I do like Melvin Gordon. I do see you guys talking about that, but let's go ahead and discuss that. And then we'll get into Tim Jernigan as far as the D tackle is concerned. And do you think this, the Texans will sign Snacks Harrison? He's already under contract. Why would they do that? With a healthy Fuller too? Oof. Oh man. That's hell, bro. Especially if you was to get a guy like Jalen Reagor. If he's the fall to you in the second round, bro, get him. Get him. I forgot else who I was looking at. I can't remember their names right off top. I looked like 5 or 6 guys this morning, but he sticks out to me probably the most. Him and Cam Akers of everybody, and him, Akers, and Okuda. They stuck out the most. I do like the 2 guys from Alabama. I do like them. The 2 receivers from Alabama, both of them are good. Judy and Higgins, one of them. I thought they released Snacks. I'm not sure. I'd have to go check that. Yeah, Claypool. Yeah, that dude's a problem. I seen Denzel Mims and I seen Hamler, but I seen them more along in the top 10 video versus an actual breakdown as far as what they do. And when I was looking at the combine, because I didn't watch it initially, so I ended up watching the combine today as far as the receivers were going, and a lot of the guys looked faster on the field than they actually did in their respective run times. Some of the times I was like, damn, he looked like he way faster than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be kind of hard to judge, and I won't really judge a lot of these guys off of what they ran in the combine because their game speed shows something totally different. It's a little receiver from Mississippi. I'm going to check him out. Dolphins let go of... What? They let him go today? Did they? Did they do that? Wow, I love Rashad Jones. Lions released next unless he got signed. He got signed. He got signed like a year or so ago. And wow, they let him go. I didn't see any notification pop up on my phone. So I didn't see that. Wow. Man, go get him. Yeah, we live, bro. We live. This is my 4th video for today. And I'm more than likely going to end up doing a video with Honcho. Wow, I can't believe that. I would go get him. Nah, Lions let... And the Lions really let Snacks go. And Tom Brady, Tampa Bay is going all in on Tom Brady. Bro, Tampa Bay got a team. I can only imagine what the scheme would look like with Tom Brady being in that. I'm not going to front, bro. That's crazy. Hell yeah, he old, but he's still solid. Well, who's old and still solid? Who are you talking about, Jason? And I just seen somewhere where they said Lamar Miller testing free agency, but we knew that. Yeah, we already know that. Every running back on our team is testing free agency outside of we don't know what's going on with Tywan Jones just yet. We don't know because I haven't heard anything saying we signed him when he got a contract. So until we actually see that, he's technically a free agent. Jones not that old. Jones like what, 29, 30. Yeah, he ain't that old. Yeah, Brady, Godwin's, Evans, and no. Fuck that. Do you know that this nigga gonna have OJ Howard at 6'7"? Ooh! Tampa Bay, that's just what the doctor ordered if they could get Tom Brady. If I'm Tom Brady, I'm looking at that team like, you know what? I ain't never had a dude like Mike Evans, not size-wise. He ain't never had a dude like Mike Evans ever. Goodwin, oh my God, we already know what he was doing before the season went down. Byron Leftwich has a great scheme. You got a great coach in Bruce Arians. The defense more than likely is going to end up getting stronger, especially since they let go of Shaq Barrett. They're going to end up having some money, so they're going to be able to shore up the back end. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to find a way to keep Sue, if they can, next to Vita Vea to help that development out because you couldn't run on Tampa Bay last year. And I think they're going to want to keep that in order going forward so that they can take care of everything in the back end. I think all you need to worry about with them is that linebacking core and that secondary. You get that taken care of, Tampa Bay is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, Brady had Moss, but you're not getting what I'm saying. Mike Evans is bigger than Randy Moss. He's an inch taller. They got about the same vertical. If not, I can't really say who jumps higher because they both can jump high. But, like, Mike Evans is big as shit. Like, he's like 240. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different archetype as far as the way that they bodies are made. And he's able to box out on a totally different level. Yeah, as far as playmaking ability and speed, of course, Randy Moss. But I'm talking, he hasn't had a receiver since Randy Moss that size or bigger to really throw the ball to, unless you're talking in the tight end department when we're talking about Gronk. But I'm talking solely at the receiver position. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous, bro. If Carl Joseph is a free agent, what? The Raiders let him go? What? And they're going to get new jerseys finally. Who getting new jerseys? Who's getting new jerseys? Because y'all going weekend. Is it choppy? Because I'm losing frames per second and my connection keeps going in and out. Y'all let me know how everything is looking. I need somebody to go ahead and get in the chat right now before I restart this app real quick. I might have to close it out and then restart it. I I can't see anything. So I'm just going to assume it's going off. So you guys just give me just a second so I can go ahead and get back because I'm ready to get back to this conversation. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It was fine. Okay. I couldn't see any of you guys any of your comments. That's why I was saying that, because it does that. Buccaneers getting new jerseys for what? They just got new jerseys a few years ago. That's clear. Good now, clear now. You good? It's fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. Joseph contract is up. Wow. Stream nice. Okay. All right. Cool. Erica Stevens, what's good? Jared, what's good? All right. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I would love to get Jones. I hope they make a strong push for the secondary this year, man. I've been praying because with no secondary, I don't see the Texans doing nothing. Yeah, you're right. That's what they got to take care of. It's a situation really where they got to take care of the defensive front, the front four. They need to take care of the front four, and they need to take care of the back end. We lost a die. That's a need now in safety because I don't believe in Tayshaun Gibson, period. So strong safety is definitely a glaring need now, whether you want to take care of that. And I don't really see them taking care of that in free agency. They may get a guy to replace what Adai was able to do. They can play on special teams and be a backup to Gibson in case he gets hurt. And, and play, I don't know exactly what they're trying to do because I don't know what the scheme is of Anthony Weaver just yet. So we're going to have to be waiting on that. But I think DJ Reader, if he doesn't get re-signed, I definitely see them going out to go get another D tackle, maybe. So if Snacks is out there, they may take a gamble on him. I'm not sure what his contract will end up being since he just came from a team. And I'm not sure that Bill O'Brien is going to want to pay an exorbitant amount of money to a guy who can play 2 downs. But they definitely need to, if they are going to go to the front, they need to be looking at guys like Everson Griffin, Eric Armstead, guys like that. Guys that can do everything. Can protect the edge, that have great technique on the inside, can play 3-5 and the 7 technique, and can line up in wide 9 techniques. You have to be able to have all of that. And, they can seal the edge off, close in on the quarterback, and actually make plays. Nessie, wait, what'd you say? Nestle let go of Fuller. Wait. Kyle Fuller got let go. Kyle Fuller got let go from the Bears? Are you serious? Eric Armstead would not be used properly. You know that wing. No. One thing I do know about Anthony Weaver. Anthony Weaver is a technique guy. So anything up front, and what he was able to do when he's had the talent, the front 7 has been taken care of. Anthony Weaver's been responsible for that for years now. Now, last year, he didn't have nowhere near the amount of talent that he would going forward. So, one thing I can say about Anthony Weaver, his front 7s have been legitimate since he's been here, with the exception of maybe last year. That's what I'm saying. I like Kyle. I like Eric Armstead. I like Eric Armstead. I like Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons, the safety from the Broncos. He's out. They let him go. And if y'all saying that Kyle Fuller is out, go get Byron Jones, Kyle Fuller, and Chris Harris. Go do that. Go make that happen. If you can't get Kyle Fuller, and if this is a situation, then you got to trade one of these picks, maybe a 4th rounder, one of those 4th rounders for Darius Slay. Tiger Texan Roughneck Superfan. Also, Niles Pickney from Clemson in the draft. He should be a steal in the 7th round. As a legit replacement corner, legit replacement for Reader. We will check that out. And we like Clemson guys here, so we will check that out. Like I said, I'm not done. So when this video is over, we're still talking about free agent targets. We're definitely still talking about NFL draft prospects. I will be doing, as soon as this video is over, I got to finish looking at this video. I didn't get to start it yet on Jonathan Taylor. I want to check him out. I already checked out Jalen Reagor. I already checked out Okuda. I already checked out both of the receivers from Alabama. I checked out Cam Akers. I don't like Trey Waynes like that. Now, I do understand the only reason why you bring Trey Waynes is he's able to stick to the fastest guy on the team, and he has some height to him. So and he has gotten better over the last couple of years as far as his coverage, but I'm not as sold. But he could be coming into his own. He's a person right now, if I understand why they got him, if they get him, but I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, all right, that's what I figured, because I'm like, Kyle Fuller, it ain't no damn way he got cut. So no, Lamar Miller is gone. No Lamar Miller, no Hyde, no Jaleel Adai, no J-Jo. J-Jo is done with the Houston Texans. If y'all did not know. I like Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson is nice. Dante Jackson is nice. So that's what we have. Reader, he's in limbo right now. We don't know what we're gonna do, but if they let go of Reader, I'm not sure what other moves they're gonna end up making, because I'm not sure if they want to go the route where they want to increase their their cap space even more. But regardless, you have more than enough cap space, because it's only the signing bonuses. I think it's only gonna be the signing bonus and a portion of what they would end up making, before the season, because the real money's not gonna roll over until the very next season if they get paid. So you can sign as many guys as you really need, but I think O'Brien is more than likely going to stick to what he was doing the last couple of seasons, and that's being cheap and not signing the best guys possible. Until I see him sign the best guys, then I can say Bill O'Brien, the GM, is willing to make some headway and is going to do everything he can, because he has nobody else dependent on. He has to go all out. Why not go out with the best players versus getting these guys that you got to ship in year out, who are just eating tens of $millions at a time, and that you let go the very next season and weren't good enough to make your team from the first place? That's the thing about Bill O'Brien that I do not understand whatsoever, and it doesn't make any sense. So our running back is Deshaun Watson. Yeah, for right now he is. If Derrick Henry tests the market and he's not going, I want him in a Texans jersey. I want him to be wearing number 22 and bowling over fucking the Tennessee Titans, and we're going to use him better than they ever could have. That's who I want. If anybody is asking me who I want, I'm really giving that some serious thought, and Derrick Henry in a Texans jersey would be legit. Even over Le'Veon Bell. I would take him over Le'Veon Bell right now. I'm not opposed to bringing Le'Veon Bell or Melvin Gordon, and we still got Duke under contract, because I think he still had 2 years left. So after this year, then he'll be a free agent. Because this was technically Deshaun's third year, so he's going into his fourth year now. I'm pretty sure they're not going to sign him before his fifth-year option, so they're going to utilize that. So Deshaun more than likely not going to get paid for another 2 to 3 years. What about our running back in the practice squad? Tywan Jones is a free agent. He has not been re-signed yet. So until they re-sign him, Duke Johnson is the only running back under contract. I think they're going to find a way to probably keep him, but and it's been reported that they want to keep him, but I'm not so sure. And they want to keep Dylan Cole as well, from my understanding, from what I seen from Alan Harris when he reported it earlier. Would you be willing to try and get a guy like OBJ in a heartbeat? Buddy Howell is not on his team. No, he's not on his team. He's not under contract. Buddy Howell isn't on his team. As it stands right now, he has no contract. Yes, we do need defensive players. You need to start with the front. If you want to start in the back end, this is the only, because you have so many secondary players, you can definitely kick the tires and go all out on secondary. I think you can get all of your pass rushers and defensive guys that you need up front in the draft if you want to take that. If you want to take that risk. It's a risk well to be deserved, because you have 4 picks. You got a second. You have, I want to say, 2/3, 2/4. Is that the way it is? Is it 1 second or is it 1/3? I want to say we have 2/3 and 2/4. So that's 5 picks that's 5 picks in the top. Well, not in the top 100. I think we have like 3 picks in the top 100. But that's what it is, right? It's 2/3, 2/4. We got 2/3. Okay, yeah. And I know we got like 3 7s. So I think we don't have a fifth and we don't have a sixth. If I for the compensatory picks, yeah. So that's pretty much our situation right here. So rounds 2 through 4, he has to get the best players, even if he has to somewhat. This is a year where if he somewhat reaches on a player only of need, I probably won't freak out the way that he did in the last 2 drafts. He didn't have to do that in the last 2 drafts. If he does that this season, I won't really trip. If he gets one of the best running backs early with like a 3rd round pick, I won't trip. If he gets a wide receiver in that 3rd round, I won't trip. If it's one of the better wide receivers, like if a Jalen Reagor falls to the 3rd round for some reason, if he was to fall that far, I'm not tripping at all. I'm gonna celebrate. I will celebrate. We gave our compensatory to the Browns for Duke. Yeah, I know that, but we still got a 3rd from Miami. That's what I'm talking about. We got a 3rd for Tunsil. And I think we got a 4th for Steals. So that's why we ended up getting an extra. That's why we have an extra 3rd and a 4th now. I know we traded our 3rd to the Browns. I already know that. And then we end up trading the 3rd. We would have had like 4 thirds had we not traded for Duke. We would have had 3 fourths had we not traded for Carlos Hyde. And that's why I'm saying you don't even keep Carlos Hyde. So we literally just threw away a pick. So we threw away a 4th round pick on Carlos Hyde. We threw around a 3rd round pick. Then we gave away a 3rd round pick to the Browns for what's it called. So that's another pick. Plus we got shitted out of another 3rd round pick for the compensatory. We would have like 4 picks in the 3rd round. We would have been set in the 3rd round alone this year had Bill O'Brien not did what he did. Do you think the Rams have enough? No, they don't have enough money. No, they don't have enough money. No, he's done. Karan Higdon, who is that? I don't even know what you're talking about. AJ Farrell should be around in a second, and he is a legit lockdown corner. Check him out. I will. I still got more corners to check out because that's the next thing I was looking at receivers. I was looking at running backs. Next thing I gotta look at is because I'm gonna look at Jonathan Taylor first. He's because I've been hearing about him quite a bit, and then I will be checking out cornerbacks. Then after cornerbacks, I gotta do edge rushers, then D tackles. Then I'm gonna have to look at safeties. I don't think safety will be anywhere near as deep, so I might end up looking at them first because I know it's not gonna end up being a lot of safeties, but I know it's a lot of corners, and I know it's a lot of pass rusher guys, and I know it's a lot of D ends and D tackles in this draft who are worth picking up. Hey, y'all cut it down in there and cut that TV down. Close your door. Yeah, 3rd round pick. Didn't we trade Martin Reason for him straight up? I don't remember. I know he was involved in the trade. Matter of fact, yeah, he was. Yeah, actually, you know what? You're right. We traded and we got we traded him to Kansas City, and they got Martinez Rankin, and now Martinez Rankin is a champion. He's another person who left to go to the Super Bowl right after the Texans. So him and Honey Badger won a championship at the same time. Oh my God, bro. The safety from LSU might slide. I'm going to check him out because I'm going to look at the top safeties. Then I'm going to go down and see, who potentially could be sleeper picks. No. Vic Beasley? Absolutely not. Vic Beasley sucks. He ain't lived up to his potential at all. He got one good year where he got 15, 16 sacks, and he fell the fuck off. Jason Delpit. JT would be nice. Who is JT? Who's that? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna check him out. I'm definitely gonna check them out. I'm gonna check out some more of these corners. I'm gonna check out some outside linebackers because we definitely need depth at outside linebacker. I'm gonna check out some guards because that's what we need probably the most. I wouldn't mind if we drafted another center behind Nick Martin as a rotational piece, just in case if we let Greg Mance go in the near future and we got a guy who can develop, potentially even take Nick Martin's spot. We have a second, third, 2/4, a fifth, and 3/7. Okay, so we don't have no sixth and no first, but we got everything else. Okay, yeah, I already talked about Cam Akers. I already talked about him, and I love Trent Williams. I love Trent Williams. But the thing is, I don't know if we can bring Trent Williams here. For one, his price tag, he's talking about 20 million. I'm not sure if Bill O'Brien wants to pay that. I don't even think when it's time to pay Tunsil, he's gonna be able to pay that. I feel like if you pay him, you letting go of Tunsil. I think you would have a situation where you'd have Tunsil, what's it called, still under his Tunsil still under his rookie contract. You would have Williams, and more than likely he would be the starter. It's no situation where at left tackle that Tunsil is going to outplay Trent Williams. I don't see that at all. So more than likely he's either going to be a rotational piece at left tackle, or I don't see him being bumped inside because Max Sharpen played absolutely phenomenal last year. So I don't see that happening. I don't really see him going to right tackle and taking Titus's spot because Titus played pretty well, when he wasn't hurt. So that's going to be a tough situation. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it just as depth. I mean, because you can never have too many tackles, just like you can never have too many corners. You can never have too many pass rushers. There's no such thing. But that's a situation where it should have happened last year instead of this year. I mean, you kind of in a situation now where that's a move that would be real hard to make, and you have to make a hard decision. And you have to decide, okay, can I make this work with Trent Williams over the next 5 years versus making it work with Tunsil for the next, maybe 8 to 10 years? Because that's what it's pretty much going to be, So move Titus to a right guard, Trent to right tackle. No. I would never move Trent to no right tackle, ever. That's not what you do. What is it?
Can you give me some toilet paper?
Give me a second. Logie? Get Natalia some toilet paper. Out my room. No. I would never do that. Now, you can move Titus to right guard. I would move Tunsil to right tackle. I would never move Trent Williams to the left tackle. Bro, he's an all-pro. He's been doing this for a much longer time. He's much more seasoned. He's a better veteran. He has more power. He has more awareness. He has better technique than and he's been holding off the best edge rushers coming off the right side forever now. Why would I downgrade Trent Williams for Tunsil? That makes absolutely no sense. Tunsil or right, and I'm not saying it wouldn't be easy for Tunsil to go to the right tackle. It wouldn't be easy, and that's why I'm saying it's not a situation where you have a guy who went from right who can play left tackle. This is a guy who's been playing left tackle, and he would end up having to make a transition, and I'm pretty sure he would be asking for a trade. He would do everything he could, and that would end up causing more confusion than it would for anything. But Tunsil, no. Why would I waste time on a dude who's just getting started, who had the most penalties at left tackle last year, versus a dude who doesn't get left tackles, be road grading the shit out of dudes, who's more proven than the guy that we traded for last year? Where do you do that at? I don't understand why you would do that. But it's not that we don't need him. We could use him, but it just creates a situation where somebody's playing out of position. Titus could very well be a right guard and put in work. I'm not opposed to. Because it's not like him having to go to the left side, which is completely foreign at the NFL level for Titus Howard. I would rather kick him into the right guard spot, and I think that's a lot of man up front. You know what I'm saying? You'd have Nick Morton, you'd have Sharpen, you'd have Tunsil, and you would have Trent Williams with Titus Howard in at right guard. That would be a crazy lineup. He won't, and I don't have a problem with what he wants. I just know Bill O'Brien ain't gonna pay that. $20 million for a top left tackle for a top 5 left tackle in the league ain't shit. That's not the problem. That ain't the problem because at the very least they would only sign him to a 4 or 5 year contract, which means his contract will be front loaded. So mean the first 2 years of his contract he beat and got all his guaranteed money anyway. So that his contract, what he wants is not the problem. Hell, Tunsil want more than Trent Williams. Tunsil want $22 million. So what are you really saying? I mean, would you rather pay a player in his 5th season $22 million versus a dude that we know that's an all-pro who can still play at a very high level, who's not even that old? I think he's only like 32 years old, 31, 32. Trent Williams ain't old. So, but people are gonna peg him like he just some old bastard that can't play. Bro, he just chose not to play, and I don't blame him. And I don't think he has nothing to be worried about, because he's gonna get signed whether he gets signed by us or somebody else. But I think if you are going to do anything on the offense, if you chose to beef up the O-line a little bit more, I would not be, because it overall is protecting Deshaun Watson and it's helping out whoever you get at running back. So that's not necessarily a huge problem. But I don't think you go in free agency and you go sign a running back. I think if anything, if you wanted to do this, you may have to spend your 2/3 on running backs if you feel like that. If you want to add to the offense in any way, either that or you spend a 1/3 and a 1/4 on a running back. I think that would probably be the safer bet. That way you can still get what you need and build up depth at that position, and you can still take care of another position of need. And the only thing O'Brien needs to be concerned about is positions of need. Going out of your way to get a position that's already strong is absolutely not the move that needs to be made. Like if he goes out in the 2nd round and he gets another right tackle, why would you do that? That wouldn't make any sense because you have Titus Howard. If he goes out and he gets a right guard, I'm not gonna be mad, because it's been a position of need since Wade Smith has left. That's not that position has been a glaring weakness for years now. Zach Fulton was not good enough to get it taken care of, and hopefully they allow him to test free agency as well. I haven't heard anything about him. I don't know if he's testing free agency just yet. Texas Palace, let me know if he's doing anything. Why the hell didn't we keep Carlos? Bro, because they feel better options are in the draft, which it is. I mean, the dude did force from, and I just did a video on this, and this is what he had. He had 1,070 yards on the season on like 260 carries, 64 carries, I want to say. He had 42 yards receiving. He was at 4.2 yards a catch, and he only had 10 catches on the season. We don't need that. He fumbled the ball 4 times, and he lost the ball 4 times last year. Ball security was a huge problem with Carlos Hyde. So I can see why Bill O'Brien just used him for a year, got rid of him, and doesn't want to go forward with him. He didn't do that much, but I mean, he played better than Lamar Miller. It seemed that way, but honestly, we could have got a little bit more out of him. And when it came later on in the season, I think he was being underutilized, as well as Duke Johnson was being underutilized throughout the entire season. But I can understand every reason why O'Brien did not want to sign him. Plus, from what I heard from Ashmill, they tried to give him a 3-year contract where they wanted to pay him $9 million a season, which is surprising to me. And he turned that down. So I don't quote me, but if they gave him a 3-year contract, $9 million a season, and he didn't want that after he's been on 5 teams over the last 4 or 5 years, can you really blame O'Brien for that? I'm just saying. I mean, him fumbling 4 times last year, I mean, that kind of hurt. And he did that in games where them games could have been flipped if the quarterback would have made more plays. I'm just saying. I think we're going to draft a cornerback. I think we're going to draft a running back. I really think they see some running backs, and that's why they made this move. They're like, okay, we let go of Martinez Rankin. I think had they gave up a draft pick for him, they would have kept him. But because it was a left guard that they overshot their shot on, I think it was much easier to move on from Carlos Hyde. They didn't see enough from him. And plus, they know you have to get him in a situation where all he can do is run the ball. If he's in the game, he's either a decoy in pass pro protection or he's running the ball. There is no, he declined a 3-year, $12 million deal. He wanted a 27. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Y'all see this shit? Come on, man. Y'all see this? No, sir. Go get your money, though. But you ain't gonna get nothing like that from nobody. And I like Carlos Hyde, but nah, I don't think you. O'Brien made the right move. O'Brien made the right move. If that's the case, what you think? I haven't looked at. It's a lot of dudes. I only looked at. I'm gonna tell y'all once again. These are the only guys I looked at. The only guys I looked at draft wise. I'm doing my drafts today. On first pick, I'm gonna pick the best 3 ones. I'm gonna do 3 separate mock draft videos tomorrow. And yes, I want to get a linebacker, but the only prospects I looked at period is Cam Akers. I'm about to look at Jonathan Taylor. I looked at Jalen Reagor. I looked at the 2 receivers. Pretty much the top 10 wide receivers I know about. So y'all don't even need to bring up no receivers to me. I done already checked them out. They're good to go. And the only corner I've looked at is Akuda. Everybody else, I still got to do my due diligence on as far as D tackle, DN, outside linebacker. Now I have to look at safety. I got to look at some more running backs. And I got to look at a right guard. So besides that, I haven't really done anything. So I got shit to do today. As soon as I get off of the stream, I think I'm gonna be calling the stream to a close probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Because I just wanted to do this because it's pretty much like a freestyle video where I wanted y'all to be able to voice y'all opinion as far as who you think we should get, the impact of the guys that we let go. We can talk about how we feel about JJ and his career if y'all want to talk about that for a couple of minutes, before I end the stream. But that's pretty much what this, I don't like that LSU running back. What linebacker would you be interested in to help us out? The only pass rush I even really know about because I had scouted him last year was Anthony Jennings from Alabama. He's the only guy I really know about. And I haven't looked at no right guards yet. I haven't looked at no guards. Outside of those players I just mentioned, I have not looked at anybody else. So y'all gonna have, as soon as this video is over, if y'all want me to check dudes out, come back with a video, tell you, and come up with a compilation video. Because what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a top 5 video over the next couple of weeks, and I'm gonna go for the positions only that we need for the Houston Texans, not the whole draft, because there's no sense in talking about that because we don't have enough picks. We don't have an organization who can make moves like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a video for every single position of need that the Houston Texans have right now, a lingering hole. I'm going to go 5 players per position, and I'll end up having some notable mentions after that. But I'm only going to talk about the top 5 guys and guys who could potentially slide down in the draft. That's what I'm going to end up doing, and that'll just create more content so we can get some more traffic to my channel. What right guard you like? Truth, he got Truth Wink, he got good feet. Look at Jonathan Grenard. Put all these people y'all telling me about, don't even tell me during the stream. If y'all got a person that y'all want me to look at when this video is over, post it in the comment section. If y'all really paying attention, that's y'all homework right now. If y'all got players, break down the positions, tell me the school, tell me the player and what position they play. I will be sure to check them out today because I'm gonna be looking at draft stuff until the draft happens. The draft isn't until next month, so I still got more than enough time. I still got more than enough content to put out. I'm back on. I'll be doing my streams 2 o'clock every day. So that's my new time. That's my new update for you guys. Live streams will be starting 2 o'clock, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Central time. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. Be on the lookout for that. I'll try to hop on the sauce Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with Honcho if I can. If I don't do Mondays and Fridays, more than likely I will do Wednesday to keep that back at Wink Wednesdays like how we used to do on the sauce. And so y'all don't even need to bring up any more people as far as draft prospects go. If y'all feel it's somebody y'all want me to look at, put them in the comment section. I will heart your comment, like it, and we'll have some dialogue as far as that goes, because we also need more traffic in the comment sections as well. So if you guys need some people, that's what you guys can do. They'll look at a small, versatile guard tackle given our track record. We're gonna look at versatile players, period. If they're not versatile players, I don't see O'Brien kicking the tires when he needs to get players at the respective positions that we need. All we need is cornerbacks. We don't need a corner / free safety. We don't need a corner / strong safety. We don't need a strong safety / linebacker. We need dudes who can get it done. Shout out to Clayton Cragen. I'm going to check him out, bro. Balin, honestly, if we get anything, we helped Carlos Hyde. We pretty much revived his career and put him in a position to make some pretty good money. Oh yeah, absolutely. D Pritch, send that to me in my DM, bro. Send that to me in my DM, or actually put this in the video when this is all said and done. Because I think I'm gonna get ready to bring this video to a close because it's getting a little over 30 plus minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this video to a close right now. Get in the comment section. Tell me how you guys feel about some of the top free agents that you think we should sign, especially now that we done lost a few players this week there for free agency. And also let me know about your draft prospects, their schools, their positions. And if you got some of their 40 times and stuff like that, you can post all of that and give me a draft profile, and I'll be sure to look them up, look at some of their game film on top of their highlights to see what they can and they can't do. And we'll go ahead and make a top 5 position video, and we'll just pump out videos that way. So welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. I'm your host, Wink. Talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Y'all enjoy y'all day, and I appreciate everybody who came through on every single stream that I did.